the voice of climbers.
So, Babsi, we are here at the Melloblocco 2025. First of all, thank you very much for being on Climbing Radio.
Thank you.
We would like to ask you some questions about your last climb on El Capitain. Could you tell us something more about this experience and how did you come to the idea of climbing Freerider on El Capitain?
Yeah, it was not from beginning on a plan or a project to flash Freerider. It was more over the years that we always avoided that part of El Cap because there is the famous monster off-wit, and we are not really good in off-wit climbing. It's a special style of crack climbing. It's a really wide crack and it's about 60 meters long, and it needs a special technique of crack climbing, which we are not so good in. And this is the reason why we always avoided the part of the wall. And this offered us the chance, after many years spending in Yosemite Valley, to still have the chance to flash a route on El Cap. That was the reason why we waited so long. It was not that we had the plan to flash Freerider. It was more like that we didn't want to climb the monster of it. And last year, yeah, it got closer to us that we could try to flash it and see how far we can get. But the idea just came up like a couple of years ago.
Okay, so before I didn't mention your climbing partner, Jacopo, as always. Was the plan shared? Was it a common goal, or maybe more your goal to flash the route, or Jacopo's?
Yeah.
How was it?
No, it was definitely both of our goals. Like both of us wanted to flash the Freerider. It was a big goal, and I think it's always nice to have the same goal in mind because then the motivation is higher. Both of us were fighting hard to reach that goal, and it was not that only one of us was motivated for it. It was definitely our project together.
Okay, and why flashing the route and not just free climbing? What's the deep motivation of flashing a route?
The motivation of flashing a route, it's like, you know, when you see a chance that you could be able to flash the route or parts of the route, which is a really great feeling. So you have to give it all in that moment and you only have one chance. Why wouldn't you take the chance and just try? For us, it was like, yeah, we try to flash and see how far we can get. So for us, it would have been already amazing to just flash the free blast, the first part of the route. It's already kind of a big deal. And when you can flash the whole thing, it's really cool because of like the tension you have. It's like a mental battle. It's a lot of pressure because you only have one chance. When you do a mistake, then it's over. When you have one fall, it's over. And this makes it really exciting, I think.
Okay. In your opinion, besides your physical strength and climbing skills and experience, what is the main quality of you allowing you to reach this remarkable goal?
Well, I don't know what really my big strength is about those projects, but I can get really motivated. I think it's maybe my strongest muscle is my mind, because I'm super motivated and I really want to climb and I really enjoy climbing, and this keeps the drive and the fire in that sport, I guess.
We know that Jacopo couldn't flash the route. Was that a problem? Was that difficult to then go on the climbing, or maybe it wasn't that important? How was the experience?
Yeah, no, like it was both of our goal to flash the route, and for me it was like really sad when he fell on the boulder problem. I had the feeling that I will fall too because he's a stronger climber than I am. And at the end, you know, back in the days, we always have the experience and the happy end together, succeeding together on routes. And Freerider was the first time where he fell and I did the flash. And it was kind of mixed feelings because I felt really happy for me, but also very sad for him. And I think he has like a super cool character that he still supported me on all the way up on this route, and he gave like everything that made it possible that I still have my chance. And I think this is like really nice and super cool that he supported me so much on that route.
Okay, so maybe the positive part was to allow you to reach this goal for yourself and to
I see,
emerge somehow like a female athlete reaching a very important goal, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's more like for me it's still a team ascent because we started as a team, and without each other it would have been not possible. So I still see it as a team ascent. But yeah, it's cool that we were lucky enough that one of us could flash the route. Yeah.
Do you ever think that you may be an inspiration or a role model for other climbers, maybe female climbers? How does this make you feel? If you were a role model, an inspiration, how would it make you feel?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really aware of if I can inspire other climbers, but if it's the case, for me, it's like a very good feeling. If somebody gets psyched when they're seeing like climbing videos of us or what we are doing, it's always cool to inspire other people and that they have the same adventures in climbing as we have, then I think it's a good thing. But I don't see myself as a role model.
Okay, and the world of climbing is changing. There are more and more women climbing and female athletes pushing the limits. We have seen it also with Brooke Rabutu climbing 9B+. What do you think still has to be done to make the world of climbing more inclusive for women and people in general?
I think climbing is already at the point where women are really close to the level of men. Like, I think the difference of how strong men can climb and how strong women can climb, it's just one grade, like 9C and 9B+, which is crazy. You don't have this in other sports. So for me, it's always very inspirational to see like Brooke doing this new thing in climbing, or Lynn Hill climbing as the first person ever free climbing the nose, which is amazing, and it inspires me a lot. And I think it's really cool to have such really strong woman power in climbing, because it pushes the level in women climbing anyway, when we have these role models in that sport.
Also here at the Melloblocco, we talked with Chiara Fabri before, and she told us that you were trying some boulders of the competition together among women's only. How does it make you feel when you climb with other women? Is it a different experience, something that you like, or you don't care, it's just the same as climbing with men?
No, I think it's different to climb with women, because we can look at each other, and you can see different betas, how they do certain moves on a boulder. And I think that women are similar in like what the body is capable to do. And so it's easier to work on the boulder problem and find out solutions together, which is really cool. And I think the vibes, like how climb women together, is super nice. And I really like the atmosphere that we move together to different boulders. We find out different solutions. We helped each other. And I think it made us stronger in being that team together and climbing the boulders faster, because we could help each other. That's a really cool thing, I think.
Okay. So we talked also with Caroline and James about this female workshop, climbing workshops, only among women. Do you think they're a good idea? The fact of experiencing the climbing only among women. What do you think about that? Do you think it's useful somehow, or?
I don't know. You know, for me, when I go climbing, it doesn't matter if I climb with a man or with a female. It really depends on how close is a person to you, how the relationship is. If it's a good friend, then I have a good experience on rock. It doesn't matter if it's a female or a male. I just share experience together with a person I really like, and this makes it special. So for me, it doesn't matter if I climb with man or female. It just needs to be fun, and I need to like this person. Then we have a good experience together.
Okay, so we have finished with the questions. Do you want to add something before we say goodbye?
For me, I have no more questions. All good.
Okay, so thank you very much, BABSI. Good luck for your future projects and
Thank you.
for the climbing here at Melloblocco.
Yeah,
weather.
first of all, we need the luck with the weather here. But we will have a good weekend, I think.
Okay, thank you, BABSI.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Thanks.
The voice of climbers.